saying something about unicorns or sorceresses. Ignore it. See no wraith.
Wow, this clover's amazing. Now that's what I call a bouquet.
Who said that?
Oh, you're awake. Had me worried. You were way too long. Even considered giving you some white honey. Kinda hard to do with hooves, though.
Roach? Your voice. It's, interesting. Gotta say, I expected a young mare to sound, girlish.
Based on what? Your vast experience with talking animals? As far as I know, I'm your first.
Good point. Must be the brew that did this. Interesting side effect.
Great, isn't it? You should take this stuff more often. Got so many pointers I could give you.
Can't, sadly. Drinking this too often could prove fatal. Hey, know how you always show up when I whistle? How's that work exactly?
Well, you're my human. Gotta be there when you need me. Yes, I'll be there for you, as the world falls down.
Still kinda strange. How you cross the ocean when I call sometimes, but then get hung up on the tiniest fence. What's that about?
What can I say? Everyone's got limits.
Listen, got this contract I need to finish before the brew wears off.
Right. Monster won't slay itself. Let me see. First up, I need to know what we're dealing with. Follow me, and try not to trample any plants or small animals. Geralt, we got Inslee. I'll look for clues. You stand there and... well, just stand.
Right.
Greetings. You've been to Zerikania? Or Juras?
So, the morning after, is it? Ah, boo-hoo-hoo.
Taking the animals now. Unbelievable.
Greetings. Greetings.
Oh, they all said the same shit. This freaking cave down here. potatoes. Well, that wasn't it.
Lipio to keep you from hangovers too.
Damn it. I went over this area twice. I don't see shit. That was the area. I said just stand here. If I just stand here. Man, all you're doing is eating grass. What the fuck? This fucking thing's gotta be glitched out. Fucking thing.
Greetings.
Yeah. We're already on it. Alright, this shit's gonna be glitched out. Fuck this. Sit here and fucking do this shit. Bullshit. And this fucking complete. Wasn't supposed to move. Forever. Why is it saying? Let me go back on the. Shit, man. Alright, here we go again.
Witcher.
Yeah.
Listen,
Back at last.
if I start muttering something about... Don't see no wraith.
Wow, this Clover's...
Who said that?
Oh, you...
Roach? Must be the brew that did...
Great, isn't it? You should take this stuff...
Can't, sadly. Listen, got this contract I need to...
Right, monster won't slay itself. Let me see. First up, I need to know what we're dealing with. Follow me, And try not to trample any plants or small animals. Geralt, we gotta inspect this area closely. I'll look for clues. You stand there and... well, just stand.
Right.
Ain't bullshit, man. Can do anything different. Gotta be something down here. Only fucking place. Fucking potatoes again. Shit. All right. Yep, like I thought, my shit is glitched out. It's supposed to be a commentary after this. This fucking glitch. I'm gonna load the shit one more motherfucking time. Where's all fucking checkpoints from this shit? Fuck no, I'm not going back there. Do this shit one more motherfucking time. Start up right after he fucking walks the fucking logs. Wait a minute. Damn buffs, man. Alright, baby. Do this more.
Which?
Listen, about the Spectre.
Bah.
All right. If I start muttering something about unicorns or sorceresses, ignore it.
Maybe I shouldn't skip any of it. Feeling this shit ain't gonna work. Okay. Medallion's going crazy.
Don't see no wraith.
Wow, this clover's amazing. Now that's what I call a bouquet.
Who said that?
Oh, you're awake. Had me worried. You were out way too long. Even considered giving you some white honey. Kinda hard to do with hooves, though.
Roach? Your voice. It's, interesting. Gotta say, I expected a young mare to sound, girlish.
Based on what? Your vast experience with talking animals? As far as I know, I'm your first.
Good point. Must be the brew that did this. Interesting side effect.
Great, isn't it? You should take this stuff more often. Got so many pointers I could give you.
Can't, sadly. Drinking this too often could prove fatal. Hey, know how you always show up when I whistle? How's that work exactly?
Well, you're my human. Gotta be there when you need me. Yes, I'll be there for you, ooh, as the world falls down.
Still kinda strange. How you cross the ocean when I call sometimes, but then get hung up on the tiniest fence. What's that about?
What can I say? Everyone's got limits.
Right. Alright, let's do this,
Listen,
man.
got this contract I need to finish before the brew wears off.
Right. Monster won't slay itself. Let me see. First up, I need to know what we're dealing with. Follow me, and try not to trample any plants or small animals.
I'm not even gonna move. Fuck.
Geralt, we gotta...
There it
Close
goes.
I'll look for
No?
clues. You
That's not
stand
it.
there and... Well, just stand.
Right.
Yeah. Shit. Unfucking believable. Stupid ass horse.
Will you look at that?
There we go.
Don't see anything here.
These are hoof prints. Not just any old horses either. These were left by an astral being. Otherworldly. We gotta follow them. Geralt, look! This here's definitely a clue!
Dead moths often mean a phantom's nearby.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Now, what about the smell? Same whiff I caught at the cemetery in Vizima when we were hunting ghouls. The smell of... death.
Smells normal to me. Not taking me for a ride, are you?
Seriously?
I'm at the mercy of my
Alright.
horse.
Now I know what we're up against. Right, Geralt. Let's sum up what we know so far.
Don't know much. It's a spirit of some sort. Torments the hermit for some unknown reason. It's immaterial, so I've got no idea how to fight it. If we can even find it, that is.
Geralt, please, I got this. It's definitely an Umbra, an immaterial wraith. This one's assumed the form of a horse.
An Umbra actually makes sense. Umbra are completely invisible, even to Witchers. But how can you be sure?
Because it's not invisible to me, Doofus. It's right over there. It's getting away! Come on, Witcher! Hop in the saddle! Gotta catch it!
Faster.
There's the Umbra! Let's go, Geralt! After it! Hey! Gotta save my strength a bit. No telling how long we're gonna need to keep running. Geralt, we gotta have a man-to-horse talk. No offense, but your riding skills, they leave a bit to be desired, buddy. You'd really do me a solid if you could, apply a slightly surer hand. Be a little more decisive about where you want me to go. Sometimes I got no idea, buddy. Do I go left, right, toward where I'm standing?
Yeah, and it'd be great if you could respond more fluidly to my commands.
Hey, heard this one? Horse walks into a tavern, and the innkeeper says, "Hey, pal, why the long face?" Ah!
Never thought I'd use this one. Oh man, that's not the one I need. Oh well.
Lose sight
So
of
just
that
have to slow
umbra.
down.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's right there. Run, Roach.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
As long as we're being candid, I gotta ask. Why do you sometimes buck me off in the middle of a fight?
First I've heard. Don't recall that ever happening.
Of course you don't.
Melted into thin air. Oh, fuck! Geralt, watch out! Good gods! Which were the overgrown demon cats? Help!
I don't even have this shit equipped. Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Marcello Clear Night. Died died last year. Was more or less the same age as our hermit. Seems his spirit's become a horse-shaped umbra that's tormenting Penastri.
Why are you telling me this? I can read and draw my own conclusions.
Thinking aloud, that's all. Helps me focus.
Geralt, it's the Umbra! Attack!
Let me explain.
Talk, but make it fast. Why are you tormenting the hermit?
She torments me, refuses to forgive me. I'm denied peace in the afterlife, and it's all her doing. Each day I come and beg her for clemency.
Beg her for clemency? You drink her blood, drive her mad with fear.
I don't know how to explain it, but yes, a monstrous force takes me. Though I also know I'll not have peace till the day Penastri forgives me.
Why take the form of a horse?
A horse? What do you mean? Each day since I died, a power lifts me from my grave and makes me run. Then I return with blood in my mouth. I don't know what this is, how it comes to pass, but I do know the torment will continue until she forgives me. But she sees me as a horse, you say?
Seems so. Same way I saw you. You and the hermit, how do you know each other?
We met as babes, grew up side by side. I loved her. Yet she was always sad. Nothing could cheer her. The world terrified her. I thought her gloom came from being poor. So I did my damnedest to take us from our village, make us a better life elsewhere. Became a squire, took her with me to the palace. But Penastri soon learned nobles are no more decent than peasants, not a speck. Once even I'd grown vile to her eyes, she fled the palace and joined the flagellants. I left the court to be near her, yet she cast me off. Said she didn't want to know me. When the whip-bearers proved too hard-hearted for her too, she became a hermit. I see it clearly now, though I never understood her while alive. From the grave's dark depth, the living are bright, sharp flares. You see all their thoughts at once? Now I understand why she had to cast me off.
She's full of rage. Probably what turned you into an Umbra. Must have hurt her something awful if she refuses to forgive you. Would rather see you suffer. What did you do?
To her? Nothing. But my horse, I flogged it to death. Penastri, she saw this. Proud stallion, my Blaze. But he was a bucker, and tossed me during a tourney. One I'd wanted to win badly. Penastri had been so glad they'd let me stand. Me, a peasant's son. I wanted to win it for her. But that horse made me loose. Rage overcame me. I struck and struck, until at last he fell. Oh, the regret. I beg you forgive me. Absolve me in Blaze's very name.
can't forgive you for that. Not in my power.
But your horse could? Please, I'd do anything. I'm desperate. Help me. Noble mare, forgive me my sin.
Could free his spirit, pardoning him on behalf of his horse. But you shouldn't do it if you don't think he deserves forgiveness.
Did a rotten thing. Got no excuse. Your horse was loyal. Did the best damn job he could. 'Cause that's how we horses are.
True. I know I deserved what befell me.
But we aren't vengeful, don't hold grudges, don't dwell on being left in monster-infested woods. So, in your poor Blaze's name, I forgive you.
Oh, thank you. I feel it's incredible. Such relief, such lightness.
All right then. Guess we might as well head back. Penastri's nights ought to be ghost-free from now on. Anything to add, Geralt?
Nope. Let's go see her. Phantom's gone. Shouldn't torment you ever again.
I felt a change. I did. As if I'd been released from a cramped, dank cellar. I had come to believe no one could help me. I'm grateful, Witcher.
Ought to thank my horse, actually. Phantom's departure, mostly ROACH's doing.
Then I thank you too, noble creature.
Gotta admit, easy peasy with our powers combined. So, what now? We hit the path? Right to the nearest notice board? Rustle up another contract?
Exactly. Oh, effects of the bruise waning. I can feel it. Won't be able to understand you soon.
Ah, that's horseshit. I mean, I got so much more I want to tell you, and...
Clever beasts, horses. Farewell, Witcher.
Come on. Go, go.
Shh. Knew it. Jeez. Fuck. Oh. Fucking thing. Damn belt. Rubies. Almost. Holy shit. Alright. That's it. What a ripoff. Way too much. Why is there only 3 now?
Move it.
I'm not not fighting any more damn level 42 wolves.
Take it easy.
Oh shit. Fucking werewolf. Oh shit. Man, he's got a skull. This is not gonna be easy. What is a werewolf? I can't even remember. First one. Yes. 3. Oh. Weird. Shit. Right. Stamina. Stamina and what? Motherfucker's level 48. Not let this motherfucker hit me. Stamina would regenerate fucking it all. Jesus, man. Alright, come on, fuck guys. What the hell are you doing? Shit. Damn it. Motherfucker. Poison got your ass.
brought peace, and somehow EQUINE made our ladies more
tired
eager.
for some reason.
1,000 thanks, White One. Come evening, I'm off to the wells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see me.
Wants to play tag? You'd never catch me.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools. Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Bread adds a spring to your step. Wine adorns your head.
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Make like a bowl of yarn and unravel.
Okay, I learned that one before. Make like a bowl of yarn and unravel. Let's get this shit on. I should do.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Shit.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. Tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Been searching for the right spoon for years, right? The curses can be tricky. Key to this one just might be that you can't eat with your own spoon. That's why we've swapped. This isn't right. I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down. Damn it, didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the white though, except cut it down. Seems I'll have to kill the white in its own junk heap.
Wait a minute. Let's try that again. Sure. Yeah. No spoons. Maybe what else?
Spoon, pretty ordinary.
Yeah.
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
You suck.
Shit. Yeah, I know I do.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
LOL makes me want to download it again.
Well, you ain't gonna play this unless you buy the DLC.
Convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
All right. Now this one.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Oh, I bet this shit's nasty. Ugh.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
I knew it. No spoons. Shit fucked you up, didn't it?
I think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench. Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe. So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish
What
to look herself in
DLC
the
is it?
mirror again, since she adored feasts.
This is Blood and Wine. It came out in May.
To sit and dine with her, and as she even refused him the crumbs,
It's
from her
12
table,
gigs.
he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
They had the game and both the DLCs or season pass or whatever for like, I think it was $49 when I bought it, so I bought it. I don't know if it's still on some kind of sale or whatever.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest
I
solutions
just
are
need the
sometimes the
DLC.
last that come to mind. Besides,
Well, good luck.
right, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Yeah, I recommend this one definitely because you when you go to this one, it opens up stuff for your armor. Well, I guess I got all the armor on the wall, but let's see. Grab this one. You see it's got master at the bottom now? I don't know what you got to do to unlock that. Like it gets even better now. It does more stuff, so I guess as you progress in the game, you find out what you need to do. Then you also, on your character menu, when you do a certain quest line, this opens up in the middle where you can actually, it takes 2 points for everything though. But you can research stuff now. You see how you can do different things like sign intensity can do critical hit, or signs can do critical hit damage. That's pretty cool. It says if they're killed by a critical hit from a sign, they explode, but I haven't been able to kill anybody with a critical hit yet, so. That takes 3 points. Damn. A lot of freaking points. I got 2. Alright. Back to I don't know what level you were when you quit playing the game or if you're even still there, but I think the recommended level to start this DLC is like 30 something. But I think I remember reading in like some kind of thing that like if you're not like it'll put you to the minimum
Your
level.
headset talks to you? Cool as shit in downloading.
Yeah, my headset talks to me. Whenever you make a comment, it says whatever that you say, like robotically or whatever. I just passed the damn thing. Alright. I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but, alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesham-Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage, sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Okay.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham-Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesham-Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
You the one downloading it, huh? You probably got about 60 gigs you want to download in, because I think the game's about 40 and this DLC's like 12. I said blood and wine.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and...
The other one's good too. I played the other one first.
Sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
I only hope I do.
This is...
Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
How much is the season pass? I would just go ahead. I would go ahead and get the season pass if the damn Hearts of Stone is $9.99 and this one's like $12. Yeah, so you come out cheaper just getting season pass. Both of them are good. I mean, yeah, blood. That's the only 2 DLC there are for The Witcher is Blood and Wine and Hearts of Stone. So I was trash when I played it, when I first had downloaded it, and I didn't want to wait for 12 gigs to download, so I downloaded the one. I think Hearts of Stone is only like 5 or something. I downloaded it and I started on it, which is, I mean, it's a good story too, and it adds, you know, a lot of little other question marks, but I mean, you can finish it pretty quick if you just run straight through it, but I mean, you get some different shit from it, like, but, this is the one I wish I had started on, but, well, I mean, you know, there's been a lot of patches to the game because, you know, it's kind of, sometimes it can be glitchy. Like, I just come across a quest a little while ago, and I kept, you know, I was like, why ain't this shit starting? What am I missing? I thought maybe I was missing something. But I went and YouTubed it, and I was watching them do it, and the shit started right up. So it's not, it wasn't anything that I was doing. I just had to run around, and I guess I finally got it to start. I was throwing bombs, I was doing signs, and the shit finally started like it was supposed to. I was, you know, but it was glitched out. I was like, what the fuck? When you get a game with this much information on it, man, I mean, it's gonna be glitchy. Like I was sitting here trying to finish up all the little question marks and Skellige, you know, and get them all. I thought I was gonna get a trophy, but I didn't get shit. Man, I'll be sitting here sailing around shit, and you know, you ever sail, you know, Skilligo on the boat, and you see the whale tail will come up out of the water and splash down. Man, that shit'll be like up in the air, all glitch. You're like, what the fuck is that? And you could, if you look, you're like, oh shit, that's a whale's, you know, tail that's all glitched out. It's just, it can be, the game can be buggy, but it's just because it's so many gigs.
You lead.
It'll do that if you
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
If you like certain places I load into, man, like I load into like this one place where like there's a whale
Beyond this wall,
grave,
an ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of
and
things in
when
my
I spawn
time.
in there,
Nothing quite
there's
like
always
this, though.
necrophages.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
You didn't ever tap Quinn on? You got a Quinn sign that'll take damage, you know?
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care? This for real?
Damn. I'll have to read that later. I'm just sitting here listening to all the
The
dive.
author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
I thought it was about 50, 40. That's probably just what you got to do to get started. I think it's more than that. Let me look at mine. $67 gigs. Well, it says download status 43. And maybe it's 43, and then, you know, I got 5, I think, on Hearts of Stone and another 12 on this DLC, so that probably adds up to 67. Did you ever beat the main story? I finally went back and beat it before I started the DLC.
It's not far now, Geralt.
Yeah, my stuff is pretty self-explanatory, but like I said, I YouTubed that one part to make sure there wasn't something I wasn't doing, and it wasn't. The game was just glitched.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed.
though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Oh. Heavy. Oh shit, you can do something to this. Huh. Where is the mast I picked up though? Maybe it's... No, I don't see it. The hell, that's bullshit. Oh, maybe it's in, well, that's the next equip. Be a quest item. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't equip it. Why is it over here then? Huh, okay. Looks weird. Last. Yeah, playing this shit. I still got the save from when I was sharing the game with you, and I just started from there because I was right at the end. I can't remember what game I stopped playing it for.
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page in my history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe, and Detlav's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this cliff?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
Hopefully this ain't, I'm sure this ain't the end of it, but we'll have to venture off and do some of the side shit after this. This is like main storyline.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. All I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Shit, necrophages. Got some necrophage oil. I think it's superior too, so it can be a pain in the ass though.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Alright, fish. Let's see. Don't realize.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head has started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
We just smelled the blood.
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother me anymore. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
you can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
I don't get to collect any of the spoils.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, failed to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
All right, man. All right, later.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with?
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Oh, 3 points now. Great. Oh shit. See, this must have been in one of the other games I never played. I never done that shit.
There's something here. Need to use the eye. Interesting. Oh, that's true. Oh, and it just clicked in the story when I came through there. That's why I never did find that.
The book of lust is hard and girthy. No one can grip the damn thing.
Man, this motherfucker in here still eating.
Tasty. So wonderful. Thank you.
How might I be of service, sir?
Yes, you can't.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Yeah. 45. Fuck. I ain't telling all this crap. I wish I found a chess piece of this.
Every day the same wine. That's muddling wine. It's enough to drive me Betty.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
Even a horse drops if you ride it with a constant gallop.
What do you know? Here. God be hope. Man, if no more.
Even a horse drops if you ride it.
Witches, I've a matter of...
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivienne shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivienne emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks, while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase, that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivienne's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivienne. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivienne spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivienne, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize, and more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivienne.
Yeah, let's talk about my reward, man.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Wait a minute. It.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fees somewhat?
Broadcast.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I should be
Whatever,
forever in your
we
debt.
want the money.
Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with... The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely. Hit the red targets.
Huh?
Once more?
Nah, man, I'm good.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Alright, fucker.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Happen to be next anyway.
Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
I'm a horse.
Ow! Leave me alone!
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow.
What?
The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Oh my fucking god, this dude. Emotion mode. Wait.
Go, go.
And I missed. Why are you riding so damn slow? Oh my god, I'm gonna do horrible with this shit. Man, put your damn sword up. God. Okay. Shh. That's it? Just a circle around. Alright, just gonna take some practice.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Yeah, I think I need to go again.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
I'll never ride and strike shit with my blade. Or shoot shit. I jump off the horse and kill it. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Man, that horse is not fucking... He doesn't control. He might fucking keep the speed constant, but damn if he controls. Oh my god. And I missed again. And the horse fucking stopped. Dude, I ain't gonna never get this shit. Alright, man, let's go again. At least I ain't a big course.
Will you give it another go?
Yeah, man, we're gonna be doing this shit until dark.
No harm in going again.
I'm not used to swinging my sword when I'm on horseback. And I missed. Unbelievable. Fucking horse. Worth of shit. Oh my god, really? So it's 2 dummies and 2 bullseyes.
Slow now. No.
Holy shit. Come on, man. How did that? I don't understand how that didn't fucking hit. This is bullshit. I think this is a trophy too. And when I let go, you go behind you. That is such horseshit. Fuck it, man. I'm just gonna ride straight through this shit and start over again. Yeah, I left the fucking track. Now aim behind you then. Yeah, this is behind you, fucker.
Not so fast, Roach.
Shoot your fucking ass. Oh, he won't let me shoot him. I can just tell this shit ain't gonna... And I think this is a trophy to perfect fucking score.
Will you give it another go?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give it one more fucking go and I'm done with this shit. Fuck you and your damn woman.
Let's go.
I haven't done any fighting from the horse. And it swung the wrong fucking side. I gotta lead the horse which way to go, and I gotta control which way I fucking swing. And this shit don't even hit, man. I mean, come on. I don't understand why it goes fucking to the side. Every fucking time I let off. So this is bullshit. Oh my fucking God, this is such bullshit. Fuck this shit. Dude, I could give a fuck about this.
Take it easy.
No, man, I'm done with this shit.
Or do you wish?
Yeah, I've had enough.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry.
Something I do not need any practice at.
Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best. But now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
The gods have sent a beast as punishment for our sins. We have ceased to succor our ancient traditions. Beastless rage.
Man, will you run to where we're going? Damn.
Oh.
Get out of the way.
Nothing to see here. Move along. A witcher. Pick and choose.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
This should be funny.
It is right and fitting. The knight
I can fight.
Given me no choice.
1, 2. Next to go to the camp is you. Quickly! From the right! Now!
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
Come on, man. Wanna fight? Yeah, let's go.
Could probably use some more practice. Usually fight monsters, not knights.
Greetings, Geralt.
I guess I'll go again, huh?
The Knight's Codex commands constant improvement.
Slice! Smash!
No mercy!
What? Lost your nerve?
Yeah, no problems there.
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
No, I don't. I'm gonna kick whoever's ass I go against.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Scrolls, come on, man. We saved this shit. Save them for me.
Always with wisdom. I vow upon the heron that I shall never again touch a drop of SS.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right. Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
You say something about vows?
I'm not getting married.
Knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Sounds good to me.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course.
Yep, I'm not going to be able to win that.
Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Right.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
not make any buff.
I swear on her grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration.
Man, I should have took the other dude. Fucking bear with the woman on top of it. Looks better. Had to be bear with the trivia. I got better armor than this shit. What, no helmet?
Right, Edriga glands, duck's nipples, get them archer.
That's what I wanted to say. Is that?
Ooh. A bit more.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
See, why can't I get a suit of armor like that?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Man, you're gonna beat me at Gwent. I suck at Gwent. No, I don't want to fucking play you.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivian should appear shortly.
Gwent.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
This some bitch be a beast ass bowman.
Like a lava ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead, leaves the others behind.
That's right, son.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my... Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own.
Fuck is up with his
Accept
bow?
my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Oh, shit.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Oh, it's actually more powerful than mine. This is a Witcher bow, though. What? Oh, why not?
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like...
Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so. Ruxay tend to be fond of birds. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses. Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
Someone approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seeks you in my latest tent? Inspiration? Begone from here!
Oh shit, here we go. Oh no, this is gonna be a flop.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, Gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina. Reinfarn of Atra. Horm Akaspark of Meicht. Donimir of Troy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint vow of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight. Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale. Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind.
I would have to go first. Alright, I'm fuck this up.
And he's up! With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Master Richard, wouldn't this...
And I missed. Damn it. I can't hit that shit to save my life. Which way I'm supposed to go, but... Man, I swear, y'all got that shit set up where it don't fucking hit. I don't see how I missed that. That's bullshit, man. I fucking hit that motherfucker wide fucking open. Fuck it, man. I'm gonna sit here and goddamn run a goddamn course. Missed every fucking dummy there was. And the other couple, I could fucking understand. Okay, of course I didn't fucking hit those. But I hit that motherfucker wide open. He didn't do shit.
A failure, a loss, a tragic trip. Let us hope with his sword he makes no such slip.
Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together, wine in hand.
Lead the way.
And don't tell me I miss out on other fucking parts of this shit just because, and the sword, just because I fucking fucked up y'all shitty ass fucking race. Oh my fucking god, that shit's fucking ridiculous. Wait to unload.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
Sorry, don't drink while I work.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Got business to finish here. We'll duel another day.
You cannot refuse another man's challenge. It is dishonorable. You would be excluded from the tourney. Then what will become of Vivian?
Coward.
Fine. Main arena. See you there.
Cool, I'm still in the tourney. Damn, you get a trophy though. Perfect. I'll just keep that save and go back.
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Hey-ya.
Oh, and I gotta fucking fight like this? Now, why can't I get some time slow when that's fucking happening? When I'm racing.
The gods have seen fit to punish you for your cowardice.
Yada,
How in the
yada,
fuck did you get me, dude?
Now let me explain something. Had to... something. Glad.
Fuck that, man. This fucking riding around fucking swinging your sword is fucking bullshit. I ain't going out like that, motherfucker. You know what? I'm gonna take a break from this shit. Shit, it's time to get something to eat. Fucking 158. Fuck. Fucking shit ever loads.
My heart swelled. That's
Fuck this shit.
Follow